Hi folks, and welcome to another video. Oh yes. See, my remote control tripod still works, or is it dead? Well, it seems to. There we go. Right, what we're on today? We're on a Bsr Monarch. And why are we on a Bsr Monarch? Well, because we're just on a Bsr Monarch. Now basically, this is one I took out of a dance set ages ago, and I actually snapped the arm casting off here by accident. Anyway, so you probably sat there to yourself, I mean this is all serviced and done, you probably sat there to yourself thinking, well, how's he going to get around that one there? Come on. Right, well, it's simple. A couple of weeks ago, I had a visit from my mate Jay, from over at Jay's Vintage Junk, and he brought me, put that there for a minute, use that tape, let's put that over there. This is just an extra video sideline sort of thing, while I'm waiting for the lamps to come for the onyx. Anyway, a couple of weeks ago, Jay turned up and brought me that. It should polish up well. I might even have, all I want really is this bit here. So if I have a look in my spares drawer, I'm trying to think where the arm went off that one, because it was a nicer arm, it was in better nick. Just have a look in my drawer here, see if it's in here. If it's not, it doesn't matter, because it'll have fell behind that lot. Well, there's one, but that ain't it. There's another one, that ain't it. Nope, it's not in the spares drawer. Let me just see if I can have a quick squiz behind the back. See if I can get behind Steve's radio here. If I can't, I'm not going to go to trouble. No, I'll leave it. I can't get behind there. So we'll use what we've got. Good enough. Polish it up, should be alright. Anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to use the turntable platter off this. The rubber's not bad either. So basically we're just going to take off this what we need. I mean, this is a bit more worn, like the writing's wore off the speed selector and stuff, where mine's all a bit better and a bit nicer. So what we'll do, we'll move me shit over there. We need a screwdriver to pull the idler off. We want the idler along with the fibre washer. And I've also got the centre for there as well, that clips in. I've got that as well, so I'm not sure where that is at this point in time, but I know I've definitely got it. Can't seem to see it, but I know it's here. I know I saved it. because I seen it the other day, and because I noticed that one was missing and I spotted it, and I've got the centre spindle as well, the long one that these have. If I look in my drawer in a minute, so basically I'm undertaking off this what I actually need, and so far just them couple of bits, the rest of it's complete. That should be nice and free. Seems to have stiffened up, I'll have to give that a clean. We want the armrest. We've got an armrest, but there's no harm in having another. Someone coming up my path. Hello!
Hey Andy, how are you?
I'm not, hang on, I'll come out and say hello, hang on. Bear with me, folks. Right, let's see if I can show you how to reassemble this, folks. Right, we put our bottom spring in here, so we've got the top of it here. The next piece goes on here with the hook face. We'll call it the hook. The hook facing up, the spring hook facing up. The next one goes on like that. It's a bit bent now, let's straighten that out. That's bent. Shouldn't be bent. Should not be bent. There we go. Right. Right, that goes there. It goes behind the first spring, behind the top of the first spring, like that, and that's how that goes in, like that, so that that can then wind on the adjuster. That goes like that. Then your second spring goes under there. It would help if this thing would stay where I wanted it. Right, that goes under there. And that needs to go behind the first spring, I believe. So what we'll do is just hook it under. There we go. That's appear to be right. Then what we do, so let me just zoom you in and I'll show you a bit closer. Right, so let's change the direction. Whoops. Get you in the middle. Right, let's zoom in. Right, so what we want, you want this piece, you want this spring to go on first here, see this, just get me pointy thing. You want this spring here to go in first, the loop goes down there, into that hole, it then comes across, and put my glasses on, it then comes up here, you then put your first washer stroke bracket thing on, which is the one with the notch cut, you know, it's cut to fit on the top of this spigot here, we'll call it. And basically what you do then, you put the top piece on with this piece facing down like so, and the spring has to go over the top of that, round behind this spring here, under there, and hook under this top piece here. And that's how it goes together. And then what we do, we take our nut, and I apologise for showing you my airy arms at the moment, but that's right. And basically all we do then is we just get the pliers, the little small pliers, whatever you want, and what we do then, we just tighten the nut down and push that in. Just give it a little push each time. There we go. Now we should be on the adjuster now. We are. So what we can do now, we can push the spring down. We need to push the spring down so we can tighten the nut. The nut should go down. The spring should look like it's going to jump over the nut, but don't worry, it won't. Looks like it's going to, but it never does. And oops. I mean, there's probably a tool for doing these. It's called the fucking socket, but and we're tight. See, that's right now. Got the play there. If you go to the end, got it there. So now when we put our arm on, we should be able to adjust our arm so that it'll be near the rest. Now if I lower the arm down, there we are, look at that. And it does adjust. There you go. And that's how you assemble. I'll leave that unadjusted for now. I'll leave it to there so it's got some adjust. There we go. And that's how you assemble the arm bracket on the Bsr Monarch. That's how it's done. Because a lot of people, trust me, a lot of people don't know how to do it. I'm going to have a fag now. But trust me folks, a lot of people don't even know how... Scraps! You little shite. You know, a lot of people don't know how to do it. And trust me, they don't. And, you know, that's... It's simple. You know, when you know how. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, as they say. I've got 2 of these armrests. Right. I mean, I could have used the deck that Jay brought me, but, you know, I didn't see the point of that because I've already serviced this one. This one's done and ready to go, really. It only needs a few bits putting on and it's complete. You know, whereas the one that Jay gave me, it would have meant me servicing it. So, it's easier for me to use my own. And the one I got from Jay will go into storage for that time when it's needed. I know the Monarch badge is missing from here, but I've got one somewhere. That control arm's bent. Your control arm's ever bent, just pull it up just a little bit. You just want to pull it up, just... There we go. Just so you're level. Don't overdo it because they only cast and they snap. Right, so what I want to do next, I want to just take this off. Right, I don't need to, that's actually okay. See, this was all done not long ago. This was all done not long ago, so, you know, there's no need for me to really do any of that. And I'm not doing what I don't have to do, because it's already been done. And basically, this arm's got a bit of pitting in the paint. I wonder if it'll buff out. Let's get the cloth and let's wet it a little bit. Might not. I've got another arm, it's just that. I mean, this will do just for now, but I'd rather put one on that's a bit nicer. But this will do for now, just to get the arm on and get the deck complete. It'll do for now, just to get everything complete. I need to find a spring as well, because I've not got a spring, but that's no great issue. I've got a box of springs. Pretty much anything will do, as long as it fits where it needs to. There's like a little cage that comes, that sits in there if I remember rightly, and screws to there. I need to find one of them. I've got it somewhere. It's all with the other arm. But just for now, just for completeness, just for the sake of it, I'm going to put this arm on. I'm not going to feed the wires through, because if we're coming back off again, it's only a temporary arm, this. I've got a much nicer one, which is the one off this deck. I might have to feed it all the way bloody down. No, don't. There we are, you see. And it keeps everything in one place, you see. If I do it this way, I do this. Means I don't worry about losing my arm. You know, I don't lose my bloody arm then, and I don't have to. I mean, the other arms fell behind there, along with the turntable. I know where it went. So if I just do this, just nip that up. Doesn't have to be super tight. That's good enough. Now let's adjust this so that we're on the rest. There we go. Now that's supposed to slide back. Why isn't that sliding back? It's probably I think it should. Oh, I know why. Yeah, I know why, because it's supposed to have a spring and stuff on here and that. Shit, clamp that arm down. Oops. It's supposed to have a spring and stuff in here, and I haven't put everything back yet. This all has to be sorted out. This is not at the right, yeah, this all has to be sorted out. The idler has to be put on, it all has to be set up correctly. In fact, I made this bracket myself, and it could even be that's causing it, so let's move that out of the way a minute. There we are. Yeah, it was bent there. That's it. Just try the mechanism. First we want to try it for shutting off. Whoops. It has to go anti-clockwise. And off it goes. The reason why, the reason why it doesn't lift the arm up is because the little bit that goes under there is missing. It does go across. There you go. And all this will work. There you go. And there's your 12. Put that there in it. There we go. And then it'll control arm down. There we go. Off. So that's all done. I'm not putting a motor in it yet. I'll put the idler on it. If I put the idler on, at least then the idler's done and it's out of the way. We've already got a fibre washer on there, so we only need one. That doesn't need lubing, it was lubed. That shaft has got lube on it, that's okay. I'll just put the clip on. I mean, this deck will need setting up, but for the most part, there we go. Now let's put the turntable on. Don't want to worry about the idler, that'll move because there's no motor there. Let's get a bit of oil down there, and it should then shut up. Oops. There we go. Lift it up and down a bit, I always do this. All the speeds work. Spindle runs nice, the turntable runs nice and smooth, sort of. That's not bad. And in the drawer here, I should have the long spindle for this. And I'll find the other bits that go on the tone arm later. And I'll show you how they're fitted when I find them. And that's the long spindle. That goes into these decks. There we go. Just check that that works. Yeah. Spot on. There you go. I have got a retaining clip for the turntable, not sure where that is, but I have got one. Make sure we're in all the way. The rubber on this is in pretty good condition, it needs a clean, but the rubber mat on this is in nice. It is nice, which is surprising because it's usually foot. Jesus. The only reason it's sticking up is because it's not pushed in. Get in. There we go. And that one there needs pushing down. I mean, they're supposed to actually slide back. Supposed to slide them back to there, push them in the hole, but they don't always go in. There, that one has. That's a nice mat that. Let's get a bit of cleaner on it and see if I can make it look a bit better. Someone's gone round it sometime with a pen. Don't understand why people do that, but I suppose it's done by some kid at some time. It'll clean up, it'll... mean, the nice thing about all these Monarchs, they're all the same. You know, they kept the mechanism, the basic mechanism in production for quite some time. And these are basically all the same. And that's it done. That's the Bsr Monarch. I think this is a... what model is this damn thing anyway? I think it's a UA... It's not a UA... Yeah, UA12 I think. I think it's a UA12, I'm not... Right, well we've got the idler system caught. Put that back where it belongs, which is there. I need to get a motor into this, and I'll stop doing that. There we go. So look at that now. Right, just a couple of more jobs to do on that, as and when I find the parts. They're all behind there, because they were all in the turntable off the other deck, off this deck, and they all fell behind there. So I need to get to them, but I'm not doing that now. But this was really just to show you how to assemble the arm, really, and add a few bits onto this that were missing. This is basically a complete deck, more or less, now, and it the next time we visit this, I'll be putting the bits on under the arm that are not there, and putting a motor on it and getting it ready to be put in storage for as and when I need it. And I've got the trim that goes in the middle of the turntable. I'm not sure exactly where it is at this point in time. It could even be in there. No, it's not. But I have got it. It's not in my drawer, is it? No, I would have seen it. It's a bloody great big plastic thing, isn't it? So I've got another arm here off another Monarch, UA 15 I think, or 14, one of the two. And there's a plastic one off a modern Bsr. See, I save stuff. You never know, do you? When you need an arm, you might get a record player in where someone snapped the arm off and you've got one. You know, you've actually got one, you can put it on. You know, so it's like this one here. This Monarch, there was no arm. So what I did, I had a black plastic arm off a later deck, and it fits. The only thing I had to do, it had a bit of an issue with the height, so all I did, I just extended the pin that pushes the arm lift, the pin that lifts the arm up. I just extended that slightly, and it works perfectly. So, you know, little tricks like that you can get away with, and that deck is perfectly usable. Hang on. Oh, that were a very, very exciting one. I was a bit disappointed in myself on that one. Anyway, folks, that's all for now. We've got this pretty much to where we want it. It's got an arm. It's got an arm on it. It's complete, more or less. It just has to have a few things done. But as regards servicing it, it was done months ago. There's another video of me doing this. But I didn't. I had trouble getting the bracket for the arm, and I asked everybody, and nobody had one. Anyway, Jay came across this, and he brought it. Well, he came across that one and brought that for me, and you know, he brought me a couple of other decks as well. He brought me a Garrard Auto Slim, but there's no head shell. It's the one with the removable head shell. But what I'm going to do, because the deck is complete, I think except for the motor, it might even have a motor on it, I can't remember. But because the deck is complete, I'm going to swap the arm. I've got an Auto Slim arm, and the Auto Slim arm will fit the one with the removable head shell. It will. The standard arm will fit. So I'll just swap it. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching, and more to come later. Bye for now.